squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Mississippi State's offense will get the first crack at it here. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, Dave.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The play-action fake. He's going to take off. At midfield, he's got room.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Offense changing the play. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Riley. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They'll go to the air. Wideout trying to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Just keep slinging it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that's how you bail your offense out, David. In a goal-to-go situation, you've been going backwards here a little bit, but you've got a quarterback that can take the game over with his legs. Great job scrambling for the touchdown.
I mean, it's uncanny. He's just got a knack, and it's so frustrating to play defenses against guys like this that just, I've got the right defense dialed up. I'm there to make a play for my team, but he's too good, and he makes a guy miss, and he takes it to the end zone. This guy is just an absolute headache.
Looking to the big tight end, and this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As the Rooster close, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a gap. It's Riley. They'll pick up 5. It'll be third and 5. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Bryant. Finds his tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Gamecocks with the first and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy if he wants to drop back a little.
Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked him right down the middle. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread, don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They want to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Odom. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last. There he goes! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. It's complete to the right.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quickly to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, first and 10. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play at second and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Bringing the heat. Fires downfield. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They think there's room to run to the right here. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Flips it out on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Complete to the right. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The pull and throw off the RPO. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Now on the move. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receiver's got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Complete to the right. There he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been up.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Riley. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give our...
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The give to the left side. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Finding open areas. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Quarterback keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a ring right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the outside. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3 wideouts to the right on second and 8. Off play action. Oh, they're after it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And on second down for this offense. The give to the back. Creates a little space. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The pitch. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
South Carolina, 41. Mississippi State.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Nice job to get it. the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the marker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Off play action on first down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. We reach the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Off the play fake. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, South Carolina. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The play action fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Fires left. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you can tell they got on the edge quickly and got the big 1st down.
He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finding an escape route. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He'll get rid of it. Finds space on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
Now from inside the red zone. Looking down the middle. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. Gonna take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Catch inside the 25. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. First down here for the offense. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. A run for the quarterback. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Working the middle, it's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Complete to start this drive. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. They punt it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 15. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The give to the back. Still running at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.